So you may have seen this video and you're like, you know what? I really want to move away from my parents. They're toxic, they're annoying me, but I don't want to run away. And I don't know how to start. Guys, you are on the right video because I am going to show you how to move from your toxic parents without the need of running away. And it's going to be long term because when you have to run away, some people they never like plan their things and they come back. That's not the plan. Literally, guys, that's not the plan. I'm going to give you the plan. So listen to me, and whatever you're doing, take a paper, whatever you do, and you listen to me because I have done it, and look where I am now. So if I can, you can as well. And also, like, it's kind of normal. You're like, it's a little bit risky to run away, and like, I don't have any money, this and that. That's completely normal, guys. That's completely normal. Because if you don't have any money, you don't have money that has been saved, it's going to be hard. But the thing is, like, if you're running away and you haven't planned things and you don't even know what you have to do and you don't even know how you have to see, you don't have to worry anymore because I'm going to give you another tip without running away, moving out from your toxic parents. So the first thing that I need to know, do you have a job? Do you have a job? You need to have a job, guys. Please get a job. It doesn't matter what job you have to take. It gotta be full-time. Take the job, whatever it comes. Even if it's like cleaning toilets, it doesn't matter. Just take it because you need the money. Because the thing, how much are you earning? Weekly or monthly? Because countries they work very differently. I recommend you staying at your parents while you have a job. And the thing is, like, you don't have to pay for anything unless your parents are like forcing you to buy stuff and you have to give them money. That's another story. So you can find something, you can literally lie. Just lie, guys. Like, come on. You don't have to tell the truth. Because the second part would be, you have to save a tons of money. Because it's not like saving money. It's you have to save the integrity of your income. Because the thing, guys, you are planning to move out from a toxic environment. And moving out from a toxic environment and you're just like putting, I don't know, like 25% of your money being saved. Yeah, it's good. Like, it's not bad. It's good. But if you're like planning that you want to move away from your parents, the best thing would be you save like 100% of what you earn. I know that it sounds like a lot, but you're not paying any rent. And you're not paying other things. Or, unless if you still want to use money for some fun or like eating or whatever that you want. Let's say you earn 2,000 euro per month. I will use euro because I'm in Europe, never used anything else rather than euros. And the thing is, like, let's say you earn 2,000 euro per month. And you can save or 2,000 euro every month. So you have like more chances to leave a little bit earlier. And like, you can literally just move earlier, or you can like save 1,800 euros. It's a lot, but you still have like 200 euros for yourself. 200 euros when you're not paying any rent or whatever, like it doesn't come very expensive. You do what you want. And the thing, guys, the thing is, you also have to know how much you have to spend. And also, guys, you need to know how much money you need to save because there's cities that they tend to be super expensive. I know, guys, you should also know how much money you should save because it doesn't matter how much money you are going to save. Is where are you going? Are you going to a capital? Are you going to a very big city? Are you going to a middle city? Are you going to a small city? Are you going to a village? Are you going on the farm? Where are you going? And how much you should be saving? Because yeah, it's good that you have 6,000 euro in your bank account. But if you're moving to a very expensive capital, 6,000 euro, it's not enough. It's literally not enough. So, I want you to know. Also, like, another question. Are you planning to stay on the same state, on the same province, on the same region, or you're moving out from your country? Are you going in a foreign country? Are you moving to another continent? Where are you going? Where are you going? Because it doesn't matter how much you are saving money. You need to know how much you need exactly where you want to move. You need to know the cost of life there. And sometimes, like, the best thing that you can do, guys, before moving somewhere, plan a trip to yourself and you go there so you can see a little bit how things works. You can talk with people there. You can ask them like, how's life here? How is it like very expensive? Because if you're like moving to another country and you don't know anything, it's going to be hard, especially when you don't have enough money, you know? And so the thing would be, with all of the money that you have saved, let's say you work like 6 months straight, all of the 6 months money, you put them on your bank account. You have like 12 grand in your bank account. You will have to take an accommodation, or even better, an Airbnb. Why? Because for some countries, if you need to rent something, you need to have a job before. You need to show them the payslip saying, oh, I earn this amount of money and I can like pay the rent because like, you know, I can afford it, you know? But the thing is like for some countries, like here in France, you need to have a permanent job for 3 months and you need to show the 3 months of approbation that you have passed. And after like these 3 months, you have to show them the payslip. Then after you can start like renting, but you have to rent 1 month later because it takes so much time. But compared like when I moved out to Ireland, I just came there and I rent out a place. I didn't need to have a job before. And so like you have to see if you can do this. And let's say like you cannot rent anything because you don't have a job. The best solution would be take an Airbnb. You can take like the cheapest Airbnb as possible because you need to get a job. You need to get a job. So like the thing would be rent a place, or sometimes like it's not always like very recommended. You can literally look at Facebook on groups. Facebook say like I was looking for French people in Dublin and I rent out a place from French people in Dublin. You can do the same. You can share a house, you can share a room. I know like it's not the best thing that you can do, but as a beginning it would be very good because you need to have your own space. You need to have your own space. So when you get this thing done, you need to look for a job. And it doesn't matter what job do you have to take. Just get a job. Maybe you also have like diplomas, all of these things. Okay, get the job that you need, you know? Because you need money so you can survive long term. You need money so you can survive long term. Because when you have a job, you are stable. You have stability because every month you have income coming to your bank account. And so, I mean, you already have saved like a tons of money, which it means that you can also take time to rent and at the same time looking for jobs, okay? Because you shouldn't be only like saving 2 months and then like the first month you're already like running everywhere, you don't have enough money. You need to put the right amount of money, because if you're not putting the right amount of money, the first months, it's always going to be hard, guys. The first months, it's always the hardest month as possible. So get the job. When you get the job, do what you have to do. When you got the job and you're earning an income and you're like still staying on your place, it's time to look for a real place where you have to stay. And you can rent out an apartment, or you can also rent out a studio. Or like if you want, you can also like having roommates, like it's a choice, or unless if you live in a country where having roommates it's a must because it's very expensive. Or like if you are in a relationship, it's even much easier. You take an apartment for you and your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever you are into, you know, and you just like split the bills for like paying the rents, because both of you are broke. You just like started a new life, so which is like very normal. And the thing, while you rent out a place for yourself, you need to start making friends. And you'll be like, making friends is useless. Guys, you moved to another place, you don't even know anyone there. If something happens to you, no one will help you. No one will help you. If I didn't know the people that I knew in Dublin, I think I would literally live on the streets. Guys, it's very important to make friends. You need to make friends because you need to have people where you can put your trust in, because if something happens to you, these people are here for you. And you also have to be there for them as well, because you have to work together. It doesn't work like just one person and another person. And the thing is like, you'll be like, how would I make friends? How would I make friends? Guys, you can literally make friends from everything. It depends if you're like an extroverted person or introverted person. If you're religious, join the religious community. If you're a Catholic, go to a Catholic church and join a Catholic community. Join a sports community. Let's say you love football, join a football community. You love Pilates, just join. You love books, join the book thing, you know. People from work, I know like you're like, oh, it's not always the best thing to be like very close to your friends. Yeah, but you don't know anyone else, guys, so you need friends. And the thing is like, it also depends from your age. If you're on your 20s, like my age, we never really take rampant jobs seriously because we're like, you know, I'm young enough. Like I can literally work whatever I want, you know. Like I'm young, you know. And the thing is like, when you're young, you tend to meet people easier, especially when you are not in university anymore, because I have heard that it's very hard to make friends after university when you really get into adult life, you know? And if you tend to be like shy and you're like, I don't know where I can meet these people, like I can't go and talk with these people, guys, I have 3 applications that I recommend. The first one would be Eventbrite. If you have like any interest, let's say that you love Fashion Week. Here in Paris, it's Fashion Week, by the way. You just like go and just like participate in a Fashion Week event thanks with this application. I'm not sponsoring anyone, guys. Just look, I only have 40 followers here. And the thing, you can use this and you can also use Meetup, this application here. And I forgot, this is Eventbrite. Or you can use like Bumble Friends, but be careful of Bumble Friends. And also, I don't know if it always like work in your city where you live, because like when you live in a small city, it's very hard to make friends on Bumble Friends. But if you live in a capital, like it's not a problem. But the best thing, guys, would be just like joining, you know, all of these conferences, like all of these activities, because you are meeting people and you make friends. And it's always good to make friends. At least you know someone. And if you feel bored and you're like, oh, I want to see someone, and you tell them like you're new here, you don't know anyone, you know. Still, be careful because we never know what could happen, you know. And another thing, why you made friends and all of that, because it's always better to make connection with other people. Let's say that you have a dream job or something, and you can also ask for help. Like you can also ask for help, because when you know people, they also open you doors. These people, they might have connection with other people. And the thing is like, okay, I want to work as a model. I want to be a model. This person has already done some modeling. You're like, ask them, oh, can you like tell me how you done some model and this and that? And they will like show you. And like, thanks with Eventbrite, you can meet a lot of people with the interest that you're really interested in. So do it. Because that was recommended from a friend of mine in Ireland. Do it. I would love to add another thing, that it would be start like investing, like saving money, because yeah, you are earning, you have a job, or like maybe you also want to, you know, change job, which is normal as well. But don't forget that in the society where we live, having one job is no longer enough how it used to be 10 years ago, where you can live your life very comfortably with only one job. Nowadays, it's not like this anymore, unfortunately, so we have to work even more than our parents. And the thing that I would have to say would be invest in Coursera, Skillshare, whatever, like invest on doing something, invest like taking some Chinese classes, just like taking some one-on-one coaching because you want to learn something. Maybe you also have like dreams that you want to achieve. Save money, because also like if one day you lose your job, you still have money, you can pay rent and you don't have to worry about anything. But especially like learn how to use your money, because I believe many of you guys have grown up with toxic parents, and some of you guys have never really showed you how to save money, how to use money. Because the first month when you will get your own money, you'll be spending it everything, which is like understandable, because when they have never really gave you any money, you never bought what you always wanted in life, of course that you'll be overspending, guys. With the money that you have to invest it, because the more that you invest into something, the more money you would be making. And I know like I don't make a lot of money, like I'm literally the most broke person ever, but the thing is like, if something ever happens, you already have money. You don't have to worry about things, because first of all, you have like multiple incomes and all of that, but especially the real reason why I tell people also to put their money to enjoy life, because life is so short, guys. Life is so short. We never know if something happens to you and unfortunately you end up in the sky. You're like dead, you know? And so the thing is, like, it's very important to work in life. You need to work. You need to do as many things as possible, but especially you should never forget that you have to live your life, because sometimes life can be short for some people, and for some people, unfortunately, they can't even make it to their 20s. Some people, they can't even make it to their first years of their life, and some people, they literally randomly die. So the important things, guys, live your life, because it's so important. And there's so many good things in life. There's so many good things in life, especially when you come from a toxic environment. You know, when you leave the toxic environment and you start your new life and you meet like all of these amazing people and all of these good things, and everything is just like going so well. I mean, like, bad things happens as well, but the thing is, like, you have been so much through bad things that, like, these bad things, they no longer affect you, unless if you live somewhere that you hate it. Like, that's another thing, you know. But life is short. We're not going to be young forever. In 10 years, we'll be 30 years old. In 10 years, we'll be 40 years old. We will be married. We will have 17 children and 12,000 like grandsons, you know? And so that's all I wanted to do for you guys, because you all deserve freedom. You all deserve love. And you all deserve amazing stuff. So this was Bessie ROBELYN. And if you like this video, subscribe. I never ask people to subscribe, you know? Because I'm like, if you really need it, just like follow me, you know? But if you want to support me, like, that would be very nice for you guys, and wish you the best. And this was Bessie ROBELYN.